Hey guys, this is Shinji_70 or Shinji70, and I'm here to talk about Halo Spartan Assault for the Xbox One. It's a top-down shooter developed by 343 Industries in conjunction with Vanguard Games. Alright, and to start off, you start off with the item selection, you pick your items, and that's sort of a free-to-play kind of standpoint where you can upgrade, you take your loadout, and you can upgrade your armor abilities and pick your skulls to get more points. So we're on to the gameplay. It's very standard top-down shooter, but has a very Halo feel. And the one thing I do like about the game is that the developer was able to make the game feel like an actual top-down Halo. So you have your grabbing onto turrets using the items, you have your armor abilities, you have your standard shield mechanics. It just blends together very well. And then just, being able to, usually in these type of games, you stack your bullets together. So it's like you get a kill and it stacks and stacks and stacks. And taking the Halo stack system from the actual game was a pretty nice touch instead of just being like times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, you get triple kills. But yeah, standard weapon loadout, shotgun, shotgun, everything like that. It's actually pretty pretty fun. So the one thing I will say is that many times during the game is that I feel that you sometimes run out of bullets, a lot quickly. So then you're trying to run around the field trying to get more, and that due to the fact that you have to actually use your credits to buy your new weapons and stuff, and it's like a one-time redemption, that's just very kind of iffy on my part, since to get the better weapons you have to stack up credits, and in the single-player campaign, credits don't stack up that well in my opinion. Like, if you're playing the flood mode, you can rank up credits pretty quickly, but just single player, it's not that great. So seeing this, so after you finish the game, after you finish a match, may I say, you get a mission accomplished. If you lose, you get a mission failed, and they'll rank up your tally. And you're trying to accumulate your high score with kills, combos, everything like that to hit a certain goal. And after that, the actual story of the game is that you're actually reliving events that took place between Halo 3 and Halo 4 with the Spartan 4 program, and it's told through a kind of graphic comic, animated comic art style. And so then you also have your co-op mode, which is, co-op. Use two of you guys, but instead of playing the actual missions, you are playing the flood, which makes, a hell of a lot more sense in my opinion. So, playing as a flood, you start the game, and then you have 5 maps. Each maps have different objectives. Like in the first map, you're trying to survive a wave of flood, so you're just surviving for 5 minutes. This, I think the third map has get to this objective, blow up these turrets, and get back in time before the map is finished. So yeah, they didn't just have it 5 different, looks of, 5 different types of look of kill all these enemies or survive different ways. They actually were able to, like the single player campaign, or just like Halo in general, they were to say, alright, this is what you're doing, these are your objectives, go do this. And it's very fun. I would say that the co-op for this game is, worth the price of it alone. If you're, need something to play, if you just want something to boot up with a pal and just, mow through enemies, this is actually pretty fun. You going through, I actually like it way more than the single player component. In my opinion, the single player component is fun, but it could do with some, co-op, as well as that you can kind of tell that the game still has a lot of the free-to-play elements from the Windows version, from the Windows 8 version, which kind of sucks. And they try their best to target it to a campaign mode, but I mean, target it for a console, but they just weren't able to fully get it right. But in the end, it's still a pretty great package. The game itself is pretty fun, and for right now, if you're a Gold member, you can get it free on with the Games for Gold program for this month. And for my first Xbox One game playing, that should be pretty fun. I really like it. In the end, though, I want to say it might be a game you want to wait for a sale on. It's not good, it's not bad. If you really like Halo, you'll probably grab it. And in the end, I'll have to say I give Halo Spartan Assault 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's good, fast, concise, but the single player isn't that great, and then just the whole, looking at it to grab the free-to-play aspects, just, have to knock it down. Other than that,